Hello, I'm Ajahn Jyotipalo. Welcome to Sauntering into Silence. This morning it was minus 11 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 24 Celsius, and that's the coldest it's gotten this entire winter, which is, in terms of Fahrenheit, about 30 degrees warmer than our low that we get every year. So it's significantly warmer this year than normal, but right now it's in the negative degrees in Fahrenheit. So I have one opportunity to film this before I get too cold. I just realized that when you see this, Dash and I will have 2 weeks before we're departing for Arizona. And we'll be down there for at least 5 weeks, most of it hiking on the Arizona Trail. But I will also be teaching in Houston, Texas, and probably a day teaching in Tucson as well. I was just talking about Dash and how we're getting ready to head off in that vehicle over there. You ready for Arizona?
Yeah, man.
It's going to be a little warmer than here, I hope. I received a wonderful email this morning from Ranger Obaso. He and I did the hike in Yosemite last fall on North Dome. You can see a video of that on my channel here. But he wrote me this really nice email that he had an auspicious dream last night of seeing Bhante G in his dream, which I'll get into in a second. But I wrote to him that I think that probably happened because he's been a great resource for the other rangers at the park that he works, where I think his meditation practice gives him the ability to just be a little calm in their uncertain situation right now with what's happening with federal employees in the United States, funding, and what's going to unfold. And so he's been able to have empathy for people and to just kind of be someone who can give some hugs too. And so I think because of that good karma, and also he had the same insight that another friend of mine had last week, that really all he can do is work on himself. So he's doubled down on his meditation practice, and I think the results of that have started to bloom in his subconscious, starting to have dreams of Bhante G, dreams of actually being on retreat. So he had this dream that he was on a retreat, and there was a basket next to Ajahn Bhante Gunaratana that people could write questions in, very similar to what Ajahn Sona does here. So maybe that's where Ajahn Sona learned that. But he said he had this sense that Bhante G was pulling out the questions. He wasn't reading them out loud and actually wasn't even answering them. But Obaso said he got the sense that his questions were being answered. So I told this to Ajahn Sona at the mealtime today, and of course he pointed out that's really auspicious, dreaming about monastics and being on retreat. So that kind of shows a lot of where Obaso's heart is, and the fact that it's pervading his subconscious. But this thing of his questions not being read out, or the answers given verbally, but him getting them, kind of shows that we do have questions. We're all experiencing dukkha. That's why we are interested in Buddhism and meditation. And so the questions are there, but they maybe aren't even verbalized. We can't even totally express what it is that we want to know. But just having this confidence, this faith, that if we just put ourselves into a practice that we have confidence in and trust, you are going to get results. So way to go, Obaso. Being an inspiration to all of us. So I just wanted to share that story, and hopefully it'll inspire all of us to double down on our meditation and finding answers to dukkha in our own hearts, in Dhamma. I did ask Obaso, and he said that he was actually quite happy that I would share the story. So thanks for watching.